going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 26 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang. July 5th. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July, blowing shit up. I know there's going to be some of y'all out there who are like, I don't believe in 4th of July. I don't believe in it. It's cool. I just like to blow shit up. You know
That's right. Hell yeah.
I'm totally with all that. I just like to blow shit up. I'm just going to be honest with you. But anyways, we got the homie Jacob turning up with me. I was about to say, you don't have an alternative name. You know, I usually just say the little nicknames that people got, but you don't have one.
Too many.
Yeah, anyways.
Too many.
It's my dog, my best friend, Jacob. Been trying to get him up here for a long time. So please give him a nice little warm welcome. Give him some clappy hands. Finally made it. Starting to turn over a new leaf. New leaf of commitment these days, right? You can start committing and be consistent. That's what we're doing around here these days. Consistency. We got Ashley, Coco Ganja Puffs. If y'all do not follow her on all her social platforms, go do that right now. Buddy Jane, Instagram, Facebook, everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much everything. Coco Ganja Puffs, even TikTok, all that. She's in there. So, and then she does everything from smoking out of crazy fruits and shit like that. You smoked out of dragon fruit, I feel like, a papaya and all sorts of shit. But then she be taking the high-grade syrup and doing her thing, whipping and, you know what I'm saying? Twisting and flipping and whatnot.
Got to.
Yeah. So, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming in Monday. I'm still tired. That's my dog, Eric. How you doing?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling good, bro. It's Monday. It's a little late, but
it's
you made late. It's a lot of late.
It's a lot of late.
Yeah,
this is not just late. Like, late is when I'm here at like 6 o'clock, 6:30.
Right. What time? Yes. It's pretty late.
I got here at 8.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I ain't gonna flex, everybody. I was late. I didn't get up. I totally forgot it was Monday. I only knew it was Monday because of you. I was sitting there fucking looking at my Instagram, and she was like, hey, yeah, she sent this yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm off tomorrow. I can come through the show and I'll come grab my bag of high-grade stuff, blah, blah. I was like,
tomorrow.
Bet. That's today. Monday. And it is 7:30, 7:45. All right.
Oops.
When I called you, you're like, hey, what are you doing, man? You good? You have a good
That's like I said, I kind of figured. I was expecting a late start anyways.
No, it's okay. I overslept too, so it worked out.
Look, it worked out for us all.
There we go.
Anyways, man, let's jump into this. Let's get into these dad jokes so I can light my
Talk to me.
Oh, you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure you're ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're ready? Why is Santa so jolly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
Okay. What do you call two birds stuck together?
It's going to be something like super funny, clever. It's going to be like a weird twist on a word, but I don't know.
Velcros.
See? I knew. I was like, it's going to be a weird, twist on a word. Did Jesus die a virgin?
Who knows?
Is there a punchline or is that just the...
He did. Got nailed that when he did.
Oh, I like it. Edgy.
I was like,
yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, dude.
No, he got nailed at the end,
That's
right
fire.
at the end.
What kind of cereal do pimps like?
Smack a hoe?
Close.
Smack a hose?
Cherry hose.
Cherry hose. Okay, I was like, some smack a hose, you know what I'm saying? Why did Waldo go to therapy?
So he can find himself.
To find himself. You know what I'm saying? He was real lost. He needed some help. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What I think you might have done this one before. It sounded kind of familiar. What do men keep in their pants that their partners sometimes blow?
Money.
Money.
Money. I need them bands.
Facts.
What does a perverted frog say?
Damn. Rub it.
Rub it. Rub it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, they
I
do.
don't have no more.
I don't either. I'm still waking up. I'm late. I'm waking up. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about some of this nonsense out in. It's not nonsense. It's not nonsense.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, it's nonsense, but it's not. It's really actually sad. There was some Virginia parents that are arrested after the police found parts of their son in a freezer.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like body parts.
Oh my God. So
Bruh. And
the parents did this? Well, obviously. It's in the parents' house in their freezer.
Yeah, so they're being charged with what was it? Like a neglect, or basically of like neglect to give a child help, basically is what the charge was in a gist. And then the other part of it was hold on, buddy. Hold on. Let me send this message. This is the product of being late. Everybody wants to start calling you when normally you ain't late. You already started your life. But anyways, yeah. So basically, they're being charged with neglect to give help to a child, and then trying to conceal the death of their child. Basically, is what the two charges were. I forgot the exact terms and verbiage of what those charges are, but that was the gist of it.
Okay.
Charged for murder. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and I think
Because they didn't kill him, right? That's what I'm
I
getting
think
at.
that's what they're trying to figure out. Is one, they have to thaw the body parts out and not destroy it in the process to be able to really determine, how long.
Autopsy and all
because
this.
they think it's between 2 and 5 years
But he's in pieces.
2 and 5 years.
that he's been dead.
That's why I'm like, they should get murdered. He's in pieces.
But they have to figure out how and if it was really them.
Bro.
They have him in the freezer.
This
I don't care.
I feel you.
right.
Look, I feel
And body
you.
parts.
They
Like,
got him in the freezer, chopped up.
straight up.
Go to jail.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know what's
they
even
can do
crazier?
teeth and all
Look, you know what's
that.
even
Yeah,
crazier?
yep.
They're out on bond.
Are you serious?
Both
Oh,
of them.
bro, they did it.
Both of them. They're out on bond.
Who
They
gave him
him
the
a-
money?
Who? How did you get a bond?
Facts.
For real?
That's the question I want to know.
And your
Where's
kid's
the
in the
judge?
freezer. Yeah, in pieces. No, get out of here.
Nah.
No.
So, as we get
Ain't
more
right.
information for that shit, we would definitely let y'all know.
Yeah.
Because so,
I need to hear more of this
So,
one.
Real.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to say the fucking
County.
wherever it's fucking at, but it's in Virginia. You got the weird ass fucking little towns and shit.
Backwoods town.
Yeah, but they're being charged with. Here it is right here. Failing to render aid to a child and conspiracy to conceal the body of their son.
Okay.
So again, as they thaw out and they get more, details
Right.
and a better understanding of really what happened,
They
I'm
figure
sure
out
they'll start
what
tacking
happened.
on some other charges like the murder or the attempted murder or whatever murders and
At least
Foul
5
play.
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
They said it could be anywhere from 2 to 5 years that he was chopped
That's
up.
fucking
in
insane,
the freezer.
bro.
And
That's
then they're
nuts.
just
In the
living-
garage.
And they're just living their lives.
Just living their lives.
Walk by it every day.
he was in
Like
the garage.
nothing's like,
No.
no.
That's the weirdest shit ever, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how to take that. Like, what would you do? Like,
I couldn't imagine. Don't think about that type of shit.
right? I don't think about that, bro. I just don't think about that. That's not
Not
the
at
type
all.
of shit that I'm out here thinking about.
Can't relate.
Nope.
I can't relate, sir. But moving on to something a little bit less fucking,
Yeah,
intense.
that's a way to start the show.
a little less intense. Hopefully everybody had a good, safe 4th of July, blowing shit up.
Yes,
Jacob,
sir.
over there. Safe 4th of July.
I had to spice shit up. That's it.
That's it. There you go.
I had to spice shit up.
Will Smith came in to say that motherfucker. Will Smith, yep, we're back. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to editing. You know what I'm saying? Edited power is great. We got Will Smith dropping $100,000 to save the day.
Damn.
100,000 between him and his company Westbrook, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Westbrook.
Yep.
They made the Mississippi River 4th of July show possible.
Dope. That's that's
New
fire.
Orleans, New
Oh, yeah.
Orleans forgot.
they forgot to put the show
just
on.
and maybe they didn't forget. Maybe it just kind of got put to the back burner, and before they realized it was like, oh my God,
Oh, yeah, it's too
4th of
late.
July. And, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith caught word and was like, I can't have that.
Facts.
Disgrace.
We got to fix this.
Got to fix this shit. And he pulled the shit together and made it happen. So shout out to Will Smith.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Nice little fireworks show, $100,000 fireworks show real quick for the people.
That's fire.
Let's blow some shit up.
I'm sure that shit was lit, figuratively and literally.
And
Yeah.
literally. I like blowing shit up, man. I had a good time blowing shit up. I can't even lie to you. I had a really good time.
He was in the center of the street. All the kids was on the sidewalk. He's doing his thing for 3 hours. The kids was doing his thing.
just
for 3
blowing
hours.
it.
I was just blowing shit up. Like, I cannot even lie to you, bro. I had a good time. I didn't even get to blow everything up. I was even really up, sad about it even.
No,
Yeah.
I saw you had a lot of fireworks.
Oh yeah, I still got some at the house.
Damn.
I didn't quite get it
Are you
all.
gonna go round 2 tonight, or are you gonna wait?
You never know.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All I know is I did save a couple of things. I pissed my neighbors off a little bit because they wanted to fucking blow fireworks up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I knew they were going to be assholes about that shit. So I saved something for their ass. Yeah. When they all out, I got some big shit. It's going to
Yeah.
be loud as fuck. I'm gonna piss some people off. 1:30
That's
in the
crazy.
morning.
That's
Wake 'em
that's
up, I
crazy.
think,
Still
sleep.
doing that at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the
They've been
morning.
doing
Like,
this shit
come
for
on
2
now.
weeks, bro.
Oh damn.
Motherfuckers been anticipating this shit for 2 weeks, dog.
Are you serious?
Yeah, which I'm cool. I get excited to blow shit up too. So I know people, and people be having multiple situations. So they be trying to do little mini fireworks shit, or they just get
Right.
that itch like myself, and you just you got to scratch the shit.
Yeah, I want to hear some loud noises.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
so
damn,
boom,
blow
nice,
some shit
dog.
up.
But
Yeah, but 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning and shit. Come on now.
bro. And it wasn't like they was just doing little shit. They're shooting mortars and they're shooting the
Yeah.
fucking.
Someone rocking the
How did your
windows.
dog
Right.
handle that?
He hated it last night,
Did he?
and I wasn't there to like, we left him at the house or whatever, so that he just to give him an opportunity, a chance to
Right?
be
Yeah,
chill.
yeah. He wasn't having it though.
But by the time that we got to the house, he was ready for us to be there. And once we were there, he was cool.
Right.
But I knew, just
was
by the way he was acting,
He was on edge.
He was on edge. And where they shit, bro. Right when I pulled up, I could tell like, oh yeah, like they was being real inconvenient assholes because it was like 7 or 8 fucking just mortar tubes just sitting out
Damn.
right like across from like my windows of my apartment, like down in the
Jesus.
street, and we're on the
Yeah.
3rd floor.
Right.
So when they're going up, it's only another 100 feet above our
Exactly.
heads and shit in our
So
apartment.
it's really
So,
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really loud for him, and but it was
Poor
it's
baby.
all right.
Yeah.
It was all right. It's all right, Chief. I love you, big guy. Charleston White, he said something interesting in a Vlad interview that I wanted to bring up. That I
Okay.
just thought was interesting,
Mhm.
and see what y'all felt about this. Do you think Crips and Bloods should be exclusive to black people?
Ooh, I've had this conversation with a few people because I have Mexican homies that are blood and Crip. You know what I mean?
But okay, but at the same time, it's not unheard of that black people have joined Mexican gangs.
absolutely, for sure.
Or
Depends
white
on where you
gangs and
grew up in
biker
the
gangs and
neighborhood.
shit like
Exactly.
so my whole thing is when I heard this shit, I was like, I get what you're trying to say,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, I just don't think that really matters.
No,
And
it
you would never
doesn't. It
be able to
doesn't
do that
matter, bro.
because
It really doesn't.
you don't dictate who moves into your neighborhood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And who gravitates to the people, that are on that block and doing whatever. Like,
100%.
if some Asian dude came into the situation, and that's actually where all this kind of stemmed from because he was basically trying to clarify some of his, comments that he has said about like Asians and like even some of the I want to say even some like the Mexican members that do Crip and Blood and all that shit.
Okay.
But again, like I see his points. I understood what he was trying to say. Like well, this is ours and blah blah. That's theirs. They have theirs.
Sure.
But it's again. I mean, we have invaded and found our ways into biker gangs and
Facts.
created biker gangs and doing like what I'm saying. Like we've done that. Man.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters.
No,
think it
yeah,
matters.
no more.
I'm just like how about we just get rid of gangs?
Hey, there you go.
Hey, is that a thought? Is that an idea? Is that an option?
I don't. Is it? I don't know. I don't think they're going anywhere.
They're not. But I'm just
You
saying.
know?
I think like that. That was like it's just like I don't know. This ain't prison, dog.
Yeah.
I get it. Like prison. They don't even care about that. It really is just about your skin color. Oh, you
yeah, it's
white? Oh,
race.
you hang out with
Yeah,
the white
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
black?
yeah,
You
yeah.
hang out with the black guys.
Right.
You Mexican? You hang out with the Mexicans. Like
Right.
so. This ain't prison.
I
don't know.
It's the free world, people.
The free world, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like I just didn't understand. I was like, I don't.
We'd be having
Why?
race-baited crime at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. That's facts. Anyways, let's move on to some of this cannabis news. Get out of that the other shit.
Yeah. Talk to me.
We got congressional lawmakers who are supporting the use of drones to support or to spot legal marijuana grows on public land. I agree. I like the idea, but at the same time, I do think that it's going to have, it's going to give other people implications to be like, well, let's just watch people. Now we got
there
eyes
you
in
go.
the sky.
Absolutely. Yeah. for sure.
So I think it's again one of those things where it's like they're gonna use it for
They're
ill
gonna-
will.
Yeah, abuse it.
They're gonna abuse,
They're
power
gonna
a little
abuse
bit.
it a little bit. Yeah.
Hell, if I
No, a
had
lot of
drone,
people are
I
going to
would
be getting
using
popped
it.
doing that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this whole support is for like law enforcement. Like it's them supporting the use of drones
Okay.
in like patrol
So
patrolling.
even like neighborhoods and
Like this
and
is a
all
patrol situation. It's like, oh, you're throwing the drone up to catch grows.
Yeah, yeah.
But what if you just so happen to be looking at
He
everyone
would-
else?
This guy
because
looks
you're-
suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
if
know.
they start spying in people's houses?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause,
absolutely.
that's what I would do. I'm just being honest.
Don't
I'm
give her a
nosy.
drone. She said, give me a drone. I'm spying on niggas. I'm going to look right in their
Look,
doors
I'm
and
a nosy
windows.
motherfucker. If I see some shit, I just want to know what's going on. I ain't gonna snitch you out. I just want to know.
I'm
what's
just
going
nosy.
on. I'm just nosy.
All of a sudden, a drone just comes down and looks in your fucking garage. She's like, oh, okay, he ain't doing shit.
Oh yeah,
Motherfucker be like, what the
look,
fuck
somebody
was
got
that?
a rooftop deck, just be sitting there hovering, just watching them.
That's funny.
Just like this.
Motherfuckers be like,
Put a speaker
the
on that
fuck is
bitch,
that?
start talking to him.
yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, that would be
Hey, motherfucker, I see you. How good's your weed?
Yep, there you go.
Oh, all right.
You smoking them
Where you
tweeds.
at? Where you going to?
Smell like you
I
smoking
can
some
smell
bullshit.
it through the drone. That shit smell good.
Pass me a hit.
Facts.
Blow some smoke up here. I'm gonna fly a little closer.
Drop
Yeah.
me a 10 sack.
I got a little bucket in there. Just throw it a little bit in the bucket. There's $10 in that motherfucker.
And I won't tell.
I won't tell nothing.
So, especially if it was like
Yo,
some rosin or
what
something.
if you
Hell
would,
yeah.
what if you did that with a police drone? Would that then be like you making a transaction with a police officer?
Oh, facts. 100%.
Yeah, I think that would get caught because I think that.
But my thing is the drone technically a person to be able to say that you made a transaction with a police officer though?
Yo, well, is it going to hold up in court?
Would it hold up in court? Because
Like,
you know
that's
they're
not
trying to
another
get
person.
trying to get
Yeah,
your
that's
ass.
not another person.
They might say this is government equipment though, so you know it is an official officer.
Yeah.
You know they got loopholes.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Fucking drones.
Just wait till they get like robots and shit. They already got them cars sitting on the street taking pictures of you.
That is true.
Yeah.
Those fucking cars are piss me off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For
yeah.
real. I
Have you
done got, like,
seen
13 tickets.
the little robots that are in hotel rooms that bring like your room service or if you need
Yeah.
stuff?
Like
Super
those.
dope.
Those are like Amazon motherfucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm all for it though.
Amazon
I
uses
like
a
that
lot
type
of
of
little
shit.
drones and shit to help package and
Shit's
do all their
dope.
things. Yeah, when you be looking at like their little videos or their little, their
Training
commercials and
videos and
yeah,
shit,
it's like,
yeah.
man, the motherfuckers is like a
It's like
whole
state of the art type shit.
damn.
It's fire.
Yeah,
Be ahead of the
with
game.
that shit. Connecticut though,
Okay.
there's a little update in Connecticut. Governor Ned Lamont has launched a new website dedicated to providing up-to-date information on the adult possession and use of recreational marijuana
Hey.
that is now legal in Connecticut. Gang, gang, gang.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They y'all are doing some good, cool shit in Connecticut. I think that's every state has resources and government websites that are dedicated, or at least pages that are on their websites dedicated to marijuana and giving information. But I think it should be just like a standard practice that every state just builds a just straight marijuana only kind of like resource that gives you full in-depth detail and even layman
What
terms.
it should look like.
Layman terms too. Like
Okay.
you got to understand. Like most people don't know. Like
They're not gonna understand it. Yeah.
like half the time I can't even pronounce most of fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like technical words and terms for, government officials and all that shit. Like it's not
Absolutely.
that I don't understand what it is or what I'm trying to say. But again, like if there's just a fucking easier way of saying some shit,
There you go. People
let's
are going to
just
pay
use it
attention
because
more.
more people are going to be able to understand
Yeah.
it. You get, you know what I'm saying? You get that information across a lot more efficiently. And I don't think it's a
Especially
bad
when you have like out
look.
of town visitors and things.
Yeah, facts. Like to just be able to know I can go right here and in straight fucking layman's terms,
Right.
fucking, for a dummy, I can be like, this is what it is. Like, and I don't have to sit there and guess or go sit there and do any sort of definition looking up or
Yeah, a bunch of
none
research just to try to
that
find
shit.
information out. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, I'm really excited for the whole applications of like shit like this, like just resources being available to people.
Right.
Because the more information that we have and good information
There you
that's
go.
out there, the better. You know what I'm saying? We need to get people better information.
That's right.
And more consistent, reliable information because there's just a lot of places where you can go and get a lot of opinions and, even the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. We give a lot of opinions.
It's opinion.
It's
At the end of the
opinion
day.
based. You
That's
dig
it.
what I'm saying? We
Facts.
talk our shit. But again, being able to have resources that are legitimately just about facts
Right.
is super important.
Absolutely.
Because it takes away a lot of the guesswork,
There you go.
and the wondering and all that bullshit. So yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, that's fire.
And also a new state that's recently legal. We got Virginia.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
Virginia,
Okay.
they just recently did their whole thing or whatever. It's legal to, be 21 and up and possess and use and grow your own plants in-house or whatever.
That's
They don't
right.
have any dispensaries just yet. It'll be out
You can grow your
next
own
year.
shit, though.
You can grow your own.
Yeah.
And there's actually a farm owner who actually has a hemp farm who did a whole little one day ticketed event to basically bring the community together and like a celebration of like, yo, we get to use cannabis now and let's fucking educate people and show them how to grow. Like he's been giving out tips and
that's awesome.
teaching people like, little things to be able to help start and give that little kickstart to the industry out there in
Right.
Virginia and get people excited. You know what I'm saying? And get them on their way to their alternative methods of, relief. You dig what I'm saying?
There you go.
So yeah, shout out to Virginia. We got Biden.
Uh-oh.
Man, this was interesting, man. We got Biden. He says something that I can't disagree with. It's very. He kept it a buck.
Okay.
I gotta give it to him.
Okay.
I gotta give it to him. I don't think people like it,
Mhm.
but it's really it's some real shit. It's about the Sha'Carri Richardson whole situation, the suspension.
Yep.
You know, the Olympian track star who got disqualified for having some hot UAs. And basically, he got asked about it because there's obviously a lot of uproar going on about the situation. And, you know, I'm totally 100% with the whole idea that, like, weed's not a fucking enhancement.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you're able to, look, we got motherfucking Michael Phelps who,
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying, got how many
12 gold,
goddamn
like
medals?
15, 12,
he was a
15 gold
stoner the
medals?
whole time.
The whole time.
You know, and I'm sure that there's other fucking stoners that just get caught. You know what I'm saying? That
100%.
were high caliber, top performing athletes.
Absolutely. In all the sports.
She showed like that shit. I
Yeah,
can
Maddie.
have some weed in me, and I'ma still outrun you bitches.
Right.
Like, I'ma outrun you bitches. But basically, so he got asked about the whole, you know, situation. Like, how did he feel about it? And basically, he kept it a buck. Like, look, should the rules change? Sure, maybe. You know, I could definitely sit there and be like, yo, maybe those rules are played out, and maybe they shouldn't be that way.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the rules
They're
were
not.
what they were at the time of the situation.
Right.
So, and every athlete signed and did their thing, and they agreed to these rules.
Right.
It's true.
So you can't
You
sit
can't,
here and
it
like,
sucks. You know
it
what I mean?
sucks, right?
It
It's
fucking
like,
sucks.
is this the moment that maybe just ends up really pushing
There you
that
go.
whole narrative to like change the rules? Maybe,
Right.
but she may not be the one that gets the benefit because
Absolutely.
of it.
But
She just-
because of her, these rules might
Might
change.
change.
it might change
Yeah.
because of her, though. You know what I'm saying? It might be the
I mean, she
reason
took
why
it
we
for
have
it.
to.
She didn't make no excuse.
Yeah, no, and for sure, and that's why I don't think she really gives a fuck.
Mhm.
And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really like, she's upset. Like, of course, she wants to race and shit, but like, I don't think that she, you know, is upset about it because she knew why she told us why she did it. Like, I lost somebody.
Yeah, her
I was
mom, right?
hurt.
Mom,
yeah.
yeah.
I was hurt. I needed something to help me focus and run this race.
That's right.
And look what it goddamn did. Made her help her focus and ran that goddamn race. You know what I'm saying? She was running the shit out of them
Oh,
races.
breaking records and all that shit.
Breaking
bro.
records,
Yeah.
running the motherfucking
Yeah.
races. But yeah, so I can't be mad at Biden's reaction though, or his response to it. Like, look,
Well, it's just facts.
yeah, you know,
You
like
know what I
he's,
mean?
he
So
was very neutral. I think it was just very appropriate coming from his position. Like, you know, I definitely can agree that maybe we should change some things. And
Right.
we're looking at athletes across the board right now. Like, you know, the MLB doesn't fucking test for marijuana anymore.
Right.
The NBA stopped testing for marijuana.
NFL is right
the
there.
NFL is trying
Yeah.
to. You know, they're doing.
That's
they're-
what he was
they're
saying. I didn't hear that. That's it.
Yeah, they've
Crazy.
That's
put
fire.
millions of dollars into research
That's
and
right.
trying to figure this shit out. The only thing that's stopping them is the fact that it's still federally illegal.
That's it.
And so they're trying to wait for some certain things to, you know, be out of the way to be able to push forward with narratives. Like, they want athletes to have alternatives.
They do have CBD though in the NFL, right?
I think certain products may have been like approved in like some
Yeah, I'm not
loophole type
100%.
situations, but it's not. I mean, you know, they're still trying to figure it out. The
Absolutely,
NFL for
for
sure.
sure.
But I mean, there's a whole bunch of like sports across the board that are like,
Yeah, the UFC doesn't test for it.
yeah,
all.
UFC stopped. Yeah. I mean, it's a whole situation, bro. Like, it's gonna happen. So I think again, this is just one of those unfortunate situations where maybe, you know, she's just gonna be the example that helps push the narrative forward, and she's not gonna necessarily be the one that gets the benefit.
But
But
she might be getting back in though.
we get they want
There's
that's
still
the
like
talk.
the petitions out there.
Yeah.
Everybody's supporting or something.
Everyone wants to, but the reality is like
yeah, she
Biden
might
said,
not.
like, just because it's an overwhelming, you know, support
the
of
rules.
people wanting her to be able to come back
Don't
in
matter.
doesn't mean that they have to say
Yeah.
that she can. Like, the rules were simple, like, and it was very clear.
When you're Olympian.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
Like, if the rules
They always,
was
they always put
different,
them on a higher pedestal, you know.
yeah. Well, I just think when you get to these professional
sucks.
levels anyway, you got to just be more aware and conscious
Be
and know
careful.
that you worked hard to get to where you're at and follow the rules.
Do you think Olympians should get paid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And which I think,
Not
I
just
think
off
they
of
get their
sponsorship.
sponsorships and shit like
Yeah.
that, but as far as like making it to the Olympics and
See,
having a
I
salary,
think-
but
Nike is still gonna support it.
but that's where I think that it's
But it's like going back to college too, though.
With the game.
colleges started getting paid though.
No,
You
yeah,
see,
oh,
you
yeah,
see
'cause
fucking
their
Masterpiece
likeness-
Sons,
Son, that's what I'm saying.
he just
Their
got
likeness.
$2 million the day after the NCAA
As much
was
money they
like,
put
yo,
into
we
college
will
sports.
allow freaking college players to sign contracts for actual money.
yeah, for their likeness and name
Look,
and all that.
Masterpiece Son, $2 million the next day.
Fire.
Well,
Contract.
he's going to Tennessee
Money.
State or something.
He said, "Cool, bet."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
I don't
this.
blame him. Hey, get
Yeah. So, you know, again, with college players being at a point of being able to be paid, you know, I think that is going to help push narratives for all athletes to be paid once they hit
top
a certain,
athletes.
yeah,
Yeah,
certain
there you go.
level.
Top
Tear their
athletes.
bodies
Yeah,
so
top
bad.
athletes.
Here's why I say almost no, yes and no to the Olympian thing, because the Olympic, like I feel like the Olympics was like the whole idea of it was to just like show how,
The countries.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I think the fact that they do get allowed to make sponsorship money and do all that stuff, you know, I think is appropriate because at the end of the day, like you're doing it out of the love of what you do and wanting to show.
They still got families though.
For sure, and that's where
they're
you
the
get to
best
make.
that they're
What
doing
about
it.
But that's where you
It's
get
the-
to
it's
make
the best of the
sponsorship
best
money. And a
doing
lot of these athletes, if you look at certain, not every, you know, area or facet of these, you know, competitions, but if you look at like the basketball players or you know the Olympians that have like they have jobs outside of being an Olympian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit
They make
jobs.
Not even if you look at half of the fucking Olympic American basketball team. These are high caliber ass players who make millions of dollars a year.
Oh my god, I thought you were talking about like
So-
Congress and them.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's
them,
none
yeah.
of this stuff. No one said you can have to be an Olympian and that's it.
Right.
So that's my whole thing. Is like I feel like choosing to be an Olympian or to train for the Olympics is a choice and not like a job opportunity necessarily.
But you're choosing to
Like,
be the best to
Yeah.
compete at the
and
highest
that's
level.
a choice.
you know?
No one's asking you to do
Right.
it though, right? Like so, I feel like at a certain point, like the sponsorship, if you get to show off and you know do your
It's a
thing,
recognition thing.
But then,
yeah,
but
get
then
your sponsorships.
You're
but I
doing,
feel
you're
like
doing competitions all year long too,
right,
though.
and that are paid.
That's true.
Those are paid.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're running the
Most of the
circuits,
time, if you're
most of the
good
time,
enough.
Yeah,
if
but
you're
then that
enough.
money's coming out of your
especially if you're winning. Like if you're one of those Olympians that's like during the season you're not really a performer and you're not hitting you know the top placements.
Right.
You may not see as much. You may end up being that person who's spending more money on their profession or you know them training to be an Olympian than actually making. But
what about when you make the team then?
yeah, well, you have
Are you
sponsorships.
on a
They're all
practice
sponsored.
squad?
Yeah, they're all they have sponsorships. They're not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know. I think it's a yes and a no thing. It's like I think every high caliber athlete should be paid, but at a certain point, it's like, are you selling yourself short only being an Olympian? Then like, why not?
Why aren't you doing this professionally?
Do
yeah,
it
it's more
in other avenues
like
to make
shot
money.
put or track and things like
See,
that.
I think of that
Someone
type
you
of
can't
stuff.
turn
like-
that into an actual profession. Like those are the people that
See, and those ones are the ones I was talking about. Like those are like the very specific ones where you're like, oh well, that's kind of hard. Like unless again you're competing in the you know the circuits and you're performing because
Yeah.
not all those circuits are free. Like a lot of them have cash rewards or you know sponsorship opportunities and shit. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she got something.
I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're not getting anything. Like there's too much money being made, and
Right.
sponsors want to work with these athletes because especially if you're high caliber, like
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of them
facts.
make more money in sponsorships than they make doing anything else. You know what I'm saying? So that sponsorship dollar can be a lot.
Off just being an Olympian, just doing
Off of
Yeah.
weed.
speaking engagement.
Yeah, and my point.
And
You know what I'm saying? Like you have a
Yeah.
lot more. Like that gives you the platform to do a lot.
And do whatever.
And you can make a lot of money because of your willingness to
Athleticism.
become an Olympian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a yes and a no thing. Like
Even like Sha'Carri, people will probably pay her just to use her likeness. I didn't see.
she's gonna have weed brands and
packages.
shit. There's people
I didn't
already
see
like,
weed.
oh,
They
that's
got the
Sha'Carri
weed
Kush.
brands
let's
on it,
endorse
all
her.
that.
Sha'Carri
Yeah.
Kush. That yeah. So
I was like, damn, niggas is already working hard. Like,
yeah,
they're
they on that
a-
shit. They trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think, yeah, you know, again, Biden I think was very neutral and answered that.
It was
question
fair.
in
He was
real
fair.
gangsta fashion.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that you know she's gonna be the example that helps
it's-
change the narrative, but she's not gonna
Yeah,
benefit.
and it sucks. It's really unfortunate.
She picked the right time. Shit.
No, honestly,
She did.
Facts.
really
Yeah,
did.
and if she does be able to,
Yeah,
like, because
he
by
said
all
it's the
means, if
right
they let her
time for
race,
shit
I'll
to
be
change.
fucking happy as shit. You know, she worked hard for it,
That's
and I'm
right.
definitely not the person who's gonna be like, you know, you just smoked a blunt, so you shouldn't be able to race. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck that. But I definitely am the same.
Shit,
On the
she
same
just
note,
smoked a whole blunt,
know how to
go
look at
race
some
and
rules and be
show
like,
them.
damn, I broke the rules, and these are the consequences to it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, either way,
At least it
I'm
wasn't like
neutral,
a
but-
like an enhancement like a
Yeah,
lot of
steroids
athletes.
or some
Yeah,
shit.
like
Right.
just
Yeah,
fucking
like
weed.
that one lady,
Right.
she got it from a burrito.
yeah,
You
right.
know, I don't know what I ate or something. It's like, oh, you know exactly what you ate and what was inside.
Facts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
She smoked weed.
Yeah, I mean, it's like her situation. Like this is like it reminds me a lot of like that Justin Gatlin thing when he got caught with the steroids and everything.
Mhm.
But only that's a real enhancement.
Exactly.
Like, and it's so crazy to think like. As much as I like Justin Gatlin, like how the fuck is this nigga damn near 40 years old and still running the
Came
time
back.
he's running?
Yeah.
Please, somebody look into this. That is not natural.
Not natural, yeah.
Still look the same.
That nigga looks the same.
Damn.
Muscle memory
Like
change.
he's running with the top fucking
20-year-old.
runners right
Yeah.
now at 40.
And not losing a beat.
There's something
Something's
wrong
not,
with
yeah,
that.
something's not right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
So,
I think he started off smashing them.
right. This motherfucker's still putting up times that you're like, Justice still got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you been doing this shit for 20 years, bro? Like,
That's crazy.
and you're running the same times down
Yeah.
there. Like, and you're just like actually faster, really, than when you started. Like
Like, I know
fuck
them
kind of
knees
shit
got to
is
be
that?
hurting and the ankles and shit. Like, come on,
That's how
man.
many times they didn't
Hips.
shot up.
either he's smoking a whole lot of weed too, or he got some steroids. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying that shit's just not natural. But shout out to everybody, you know, who you know, takes the time and to perform and train and do all that shit, because that's a lot of dedication.
Hell
and
yeah.
fucking work. So
4 years of it.
yeah,
Like,
you
just-
did. Whew. Anyways, man, let's run this motherfucking mid pack, dog. Let's get this
You
shit.
smoke mids? Mids? Oh, you smoke mids?
Smoking mids. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. So the former sheriff